So to start with, let's have, we're going to use the cavalettis to practice jumping without jumping the horse's legs off. I think cavalettis are great for the rider to practice, but also for the horse. So 2.4 out loud, but they probably won't hear it, and then hold straight in line with me. So Jenny's going to ride her 4 strides in her 2-point, hop over the 2 cavaletti, and then I'm standing here as a centerpiece, a focal point for her that she halts on a straight line. You know, perfect practice makes perfect, and these details to really make, that's very important for the riders, to have details and good reflexes. Right to the center. Perfectly straight. Maybe fell a hair to the right in the halt. How you feel that? Excellent. Once again, same thing. And if the teacher doesn't stand here, you can pick a palm tree or a car, whatever's at the end of the road, at the end of the ring. But for a teacher, also great to stand here to really see the right or the left, the straightness. Maybe a rider's balance or leaning, shifting one way or the other. Excellent. Much, much better. I see both sides of the cavaletti on either side. Last time I couldn't see the right side. Very, very good. Now let's go right lead, the middle cavaletti to the far cavaletti. A hair of a bend, 4 out loud. Then let's have a big reverse turn up there, and you're going to do all 3 cavalettis, a little bit of a bend in 4 to the direct 4, hold straight. And you count out loud for rhythm. The first line is a little bit on an angle, on a curve. The 4 strides, look where you're going. And then you're measuring the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now she'll make a nice reverse turn, so that's to the inside of the arena. She comes into the right and then turns back out to the left to change direction, because that takes her back out to the outside rail instead of making a real half circle. So this approach is better from the outside of the arena. Now the 4 to the 4. Land 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All in a light seat, and then excellent into your halt. Very, very good. Okay, now let's see you walk up, and I'd like to see 4, first cavaletti, second cavaletti, then 5. You almost have to stop him in the middle of those 2 because it's a little bit of a short 5, and halt again. So all of this is Jenny's working on Jenny's timing, judging the distance, the rate of speed, the length of their horse's stride. I love poles on the ground and cavalettis to practice your jumping, and without jumping the horse's legs off. It's great, great, great for the riders to develop an eye, to develop pace by adding, by leaving the strides out, working on your speedometer. So direct 4, and then a very short 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent control, because that had a lot of collection. Very, very, very good. Much, much, much better. So let's reverse. You're going to come back the other way. Let's do the straight 4, then use the bend, the curve a little bit, and collection back in the 5. 4 to the 5. Back the other direction. So, and also, of course, the horse has to be able to lengthen and shorten, listen to the rider's aids. So all in her 2-point, especially over these very low obstacles. Nice 4, easy, hunter-like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, easier on the turn, because you can use the space of the turn. Very, very good. Very good. Excellent. So let's see you come back, bend the 5, normal 4. So bending 5, normal 4, ride straight ahead and then right, and then I want this line and a loose gallop. The middle cavaletti to the far cavaletti in 3 strides. It will be a forward, 3 strides. So 5 to the 4, turn right, forward 3, and pull up. Again, how the horse handles. Her position is great, her 2-point, her light seat, and then the next step is to do these same things over fences. Sometimes it goes away, the riders get a little anxious with a jump, but this is really the same thing, and I can even say, just like the cavaletti, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, straight ahead, nice flying change on quite a straight line. Now look for your line, feel his length of stride, his pace. Land, 1, 2, 3, very, very good. You know, perfectly straight, being able to change that in those 2 jumps, those 2 obstacles. She did 5 strides on the bend, 4 strides, and then direct 3. Very, very good, Jenny. So let him walk down. Let's do the 3 again. Reverse turn back 4 to the adding 5, which of course to me generally is harder for most horses after you gallop to make them shorten, to have them shorten. So same 3, reverse turn, 4 back, add the 5 here. Once again. And doing these through repetition. She's doing it very well. It's looking rather effortless. But as you'll see with your own horses or maybe a younger horse or something, sometimes it's not so effortless. And the distances are just showing up simply by doing this. Land, 1, 2, 3, no problem. Now she changes his pace a little bit in the turn. Trot change, okay. Now 4 back to a very, very short 5. So she changes his rate of speed and puts a little bend in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and snuck it in. Very, very good. You got that, which was great because I wasn't sure that you were going to get it. Good long rein. But you stuck to your guns and got that. And I have to say, Jenny's worked with me now for several years, and a couple of years ago, this wasn't always so smooth like that. And through repetition, through doing it, feeling it, seeing it, and so much of it, you know, you can tell them, you can read the books, you can watch the videos. All of that is great. But to do it, physically doing it, counting, halting, lengthening, shortening, that's what really teaches you. You know, you get the concept. But people like Jenny, students that I've had through the years, to see them learn through repetition and doing it, also the horses, that's what these exercises are great for. They're quite simple, but they teach so much. And then the next level is we do the same thing over the jumps. If a rider or a horse loses confidence, or again they're having trouble with it, for sure go lower, go back to your cavaletti. Some kids maybe get excited or nervous or like that very often, and it gets maybe a stop or they lack of control. I go back to these lower cavaletti exercises. Boy, like that it comes back because we've done it. Then I say, you know, you've got to take that to the jumps. You've got to take that to higher, faster, more technical work. But it's a perfect starting point. We do this a lot. I hope it helps you.